Hello, hello, welcome back. This is a brand new live stitch tutorial, and today we're going to do the single crochet plaid stitch. I shouldn't call it the plaid stitch. The plaid is really just the color effect you're getting using single crochet, and of course color changes within it. And I'll explain to you how you can always create the plaid effect no matter what basic stitch you're going to use, because it really is much easier than you might think. I will focus mostly on the single crochet, of course, and I'll show you how to crochet the color changes as well. And yeah, we're going to have fun with this. And of course, we're going to talk about one more time about this amazing new ebook, Crochet Stitches Made Easy. Today is the last day to save, okay? You can see it up there. The very last day to save is today, January 22nd of 2025. Okay, so we're going to talk about that in detail, why this ebook is so amazing and how it's helping so many crocheters take their crochet skills to the next level. We're also going to have prizes at the very end. Now, the question is, are you going to share? Because if you're going to share, meaning this video, whether you're on Facebook or on YouTube, please share and tell your crochet besties, because if that number above or below, depending on where you see it, hits over 100, then we're going to have 3 prizes today to give away. So I sure hope we will, because I love giving things away. So make sure you tell your crochet besties to join us, because if they're here the entire time, they'll be able to answer the questions, and then they have a chance to win something. So it is worth it, right? Let me know if you ever tried plaid before, because it's actually much easier than you might think. It really is just single crochet stitches with a few color changes. All right, are you guys ready to go? I have a little sample ready. I sure hope you can see it. I used pink and white. Well, I should say 2 different pink tones and white, so that way you can hopefully see it very easily, because this combination would have been very hard to see. So I'm going to focus on white, light pink, and dark pink. Not super dark, more like a medium dark. But anyway, so let me show you. Okay, so this is how it looks like. So I have here a sample ready to go, so I can guide you through this entire process. Now, I did add a foundation row down here, and I do recommend doing that. It can be anything you want it to be. It can just be slip stitches too, because it makes the color changing much easier on the very first row. Typically, what I do for plaid is not only do I have a foundation row here, I also will add it on the side, and I will add it at the top, so it's almost like a border that allows me to add another border, right? So it's kind of a nice transition, so it definitely makes it much better. Does anyone have a black screen? Beverly, I don't. Why don't you refresh it? It should work after. Maybe you guys can tell her in the comments in case she doesn't hear me. I don't know if she does. But please tell her to refresh her screen, so maybe that way it can help. Artsy, you just got the ebook. Let's go, girl. Yay! I can't show my little expressions on this side, but I'll show it in the other one later. I am so happy you did. Okay, you guys always tell me if you get the ebook. Sharing it also. Let's go. Yay! I'm so excited. Okay, let's go into the plaid stitch, and at the very end we have prices, of course. Okay, so let me remove this for a second so I can focus, because I gotta show you this little thing first. Okay, so this is specifically for the single crochet plaid. Okay, now you can totally adjust this also for double crochet, for triple crochet. The most important thing about this plaid, and I apologize for the wiggle, but I'm writing, so my table's a little bit unstable. Anyways, the most important thing is that whatever amount of stitches you add in here, they need to turn into some kind of square. So you probably know that 2 rows of single crochet stitches is the same height as a double crochet stitch, right? So that means if you want a perfect square in terms of colors for double crochet stitches, you will add 2 rows of double crochet stitches, and you have 4 stitches within. So it's 4 times 2 for double crochet stitches. Now for treble, you probably have to do some adjustments. Okay, it could be maybe 3 stitches and 1 treble crochet, like 1 treble in terms of height, so like 1 row of treble crochet stitches, but 3 stitches within it could turn into a square. I don't know, you have to try it out. But here for single crochet specifically, you will have 4 stitches and then you have 4 rows, so it's 4 times 4. Okay, so I wrote it over here, 4 rows per color, 4 stitches per color. Okay, so it's 4 times 4 in order to create this little square. Do you see how it's a perfect square? So let me say it again. For double crochet, it would be 2 rows, but yet still 4 stitches. For treble, my feeling is for treble, you're going to do 3 times 1. Okay, you could make it bigger, but I'm just trying to give you an example of that. I believe that's what it is for treble. Now, in terms of the colors, you can see everything is single crochet stitches, right? But there are color changes within it. So if you want to do plaid for any color combination you want, you really just need a light, a medium, and a dark color, okay? And then you're going to arrange it in this kind of format right here, okay? Regardless of what stitch you're picking, single, double, treble, it doesn't matter. Okay, so what you're going to do is the very first row right here, you can swap it too, but I'm just going to stick with that, is going to be dark, medium, dark, medium, dark. Okay, so obviously for single crochet the multiple would be here 4, right? 4 plus 1, but we want to have it even. So if you want the same color in the front as the back, you're going to do for single crochet. Okay, I'm going to write it down for single. It would be a multiple of 4, or excuse me, 8 is the same as 4, right? Plus 4 plus 1. So the reason for that is because here medium and dark together is 8 stitches, medium, dark, 8 stitches, and then you want the dark in the back again, so it's kind of even. So that would be 8, multiple of 8 plus 4 plus 1. The 1 is the turning chain. Are we good on that? So for my example right here, I did a chain of 21. I made a foundation row here at the bottom in one color, and that's it. Okay, then I went right into the color changes, which I'll show you how to do, because you're going to have a right side and a wrong side. Okay, so there's a right versus wrong, and you're going to do the color changes differently depending on which side you're on. So that's very important. Okay, you're going to hold the yarn, whatever you're carrying with you, in a certain way. So I need to show you that. Okay, so in the second set right here, so this would be 4 rows right here. Okay, so this is 4 rows, and then the next 4 rows, okay, it would be then medium, light, medium, light, medium. Then you go back to dark, medium, dark, medium, dark, right? The idea is if you would be taking, let's say, a partially transparent strip of something, okay, and you would cover, like, go on top of each other. Okay, so if pretend that my hand here is some kind of transparent, let's say light pink or white or whatever, okay, and then you put another one on top. Wherever this area, this area, this area, and this area, wherever it's not touching, would be the medium color, right? The one that is touching right here in the center would be the dark. In between here where it's not touching would be white, because it's see-through. Makes sense? So that's how these colors are made. Let me show you that a little bit differently. So if you would take 2 strips, okay, here's one strip, and here is another strip. If you put them on top of each other, that's how plaid is created, okay, initially. If you put them on top of each other, you have that center part right here, okay, that's going to be dark, right? This would be medium, right? And then the parts that not covered is light. Do you see? That's how this works. This is how the plaid is created. So if you want to replicate that idea of, you know, strips laying on top of each other and creating the plaid effect, you're going to have to do it in crochet like this with 3 different colors. Okay, is that making sense? I love the Southern Crafty couponer. Thank you, I appreciate it. Yes, give the video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, comment down below, and share, of course. Okay, so let's get started on this. So I'm going to guide you through it 4 rows. I have here 2 done in that color combination, so I'll show you 2 more of that and then show you two more, or at least one more of the other one, okay? So that way you can see exactly how this works. So I have here medium pink right now hanging on. So I'm going to do that in 4 stitches. Then I'm going to switch over to white, but I'm going to carry my pink with me. And I'll show you why I dropped the white over here. It's actually very easy. You would have to go in a U-turn over here with white, and you don't want to do that. So I'm dropping the white over here, but I do have to carry it later if I wanted to, or snip it in order to bring it back up in like the following 4 rows. Okay, so let me show you this here in the pink real quick. So again, this is all single crochet. The most important part here is the color changes. So here I'm doing 4 stitches in the light or medium, let's call it medium pink. Okay, and then right here, after doing my 4 stitches, almost finishing the last, I'm going to do a color change. So I'm going to drop it for now. I'm going to carry it though, pick up my white. Okay, so I see how I'm holding everything in the same position. Now I'm going to take my pink here and I'm going to carry it with me. Okay, I'm going to swoop over and finish that stitch with white. But here's what I'm doing. This is my right side right now. This is my wrong side right now. Okay, you need to know which one is which. You can kind of tell, but you should know. So now that I know that this is my wrong side, what I want to do is I want to carry my white, my other color that I'm not using in that moment behind the stitch. Do not put it on top because then you're going to see it through. Sometimes it slips. Here's a way where you can tell it slipped a little bit and you can partially see it through. Okay, if you keep it behind the wall, consider this like a wall. If you keep it behind the wall while you're carrying it, you shouldn't have to see it through. Okay, what size of yarn hook are you using? Sharon, it really doesn't matter for this swatch. I am using a 4mm hook and worsted yarn, but it really doesn't matter. You're just learning the stitch. You guys, sometimes you focus too much on the yarn and the hook. It doesn't matter when you're learning a stitch. You can pick whatever you want. Pick whatever is your favorite in that moment, okay? So let me now do 4 stitches in white while carrying the medium color behind it. So you can kind of see how I'm holding it behind it as much as possible. So when I then crochet, I make sure that pink, that medium pink is behind it and not on top of the white. So when I crochet, I try to keep it behind it. Do you see how it's still behind it? It's not on top here. And now I'm going to finish my single crochet. So it's still behind it. And that's what I want to do. I want to keep it behind as much as possible. And when you do so, it doesn't peek through. Do you see that? It doesn't peek through. So keep it behind the wall. So here I'm doing 4 stitches in the white. Okay, and then during the last stitch, I'm doing the color change. Okay, so I'm going to drop my white for now, and I'm going to pick up my medium pink, and I'm going to do the exact same thing for the white. Okay, so here I'm finishing my stitch. I am carrying my white behind the wall. Consider this a wall. Okay, I'm going to carry it, but behind it, so it doesn't lay on top of my stitch that I'm going to crochet right there. So here again, 4 stitches in this color, and I'm trying to keep my white behind it as much as possible. So usually I hold it with my ring and pinky finger here, and I'm pulling it down as much as I can. I don't know if you can see it, me pulling it down. So that way I don't have the ability to put it on top by accident. Okay, here again, I am switching colors to white, and I'll do the same thing with the pink again here. So I keep it, pulling it down. You see that, how I'm pulling it down? And that way I have no way of making sure it peeks through. Now I also make sure my tension is not extremely tight. You want everything kind of even. You still want some movement in there. If you pull too tight, it's going to get very stiff, okay? So right here, I want to show you though, because I'm not using the white again over here in the back, I'm going to drop it, okay? Literally drop it. I don't need it, so I'm going to drop it so that way I don't have to do some kind of U-turn back here, right? Because I'm carrying the yarn. There's no point to it. I don't use white back here, so don't carry it further than that. Then literally just drop the white over here, and I'm going to pick up my pink. Okay, pull the white down, leave it hanging. See, I'm letting it hang right there and ignore it. And I'm just going to finish it up with my pink over here. And then I'm going to turn. And that's very important now that you know that we're going to turn, because now we're going to turn from the right side to the wrong side of the work. Okay, so here's important because you're going to do the color changes differently. You now know that this is our wall and this is where our yarn needs to be, on the wrong side. So I'll show you how I carry my yarn on that side to make sure we still don't have any peekaboos. You can see that this is the wrong side of the work and you still barely see any peekaboos. And that's the goal right here. So let's do this. So I'm just going to do my 4 single crochets in a row. Okay, here in that medium pink. And I'm going to change colors. Don't split your yarn like I just did. Okay, so right here I'm changing colors. So watch what I do and not on the wrong side. I'm going to pull my pink over. I'm going to hold it here for a second because I need to be on the wrong side, right? I'm going to pick up my white. Don't tangle your stuff. Hang on, I need to untangle my situation here for a second because I just tangled it. So let me untangle it for a moment so that way nothing goes lost. There we go. Let that hang here. Okay, let's do this again so that way you guys can see it properly. Move that pink to the side. There we go. Okay, so I moved my medium pink down. I'm picking up my white like so. I'm going to pull it through. Here we go. This is the wrong side, so pay attention, okay? I'm going to pull my pink down here just a bit. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to carry my pink on the wrong side, but the best way to do it is kind of pull it down like this. You see how I'm pulling it down? I'm still going to carry it, but I'm pulling it down because we don't want it hanging on top of our stitch. We want it to be behind our stitch. So here where I'm going to do this. So you see it? It's behind it. It's not on top. So I'm pulling it down. That allows me to do just that. So keep pulling it down, but carry it with you. See that? I'm carrying it, but I'm pulling it down. So I'm doing my 4 stitches here in white, like so. And now I'm going to switch colors again. So I'm going to do the exact same thing with the white, but this time I'm switching colors and I'm going to pull the white down, but here I'm going to crochet with the pink. Okay, so I'm pulling my white down. I'm holding it here with my finger and going to crochet over, but keeping the white pulled down while I'm carrying it. You see, it's not super hard when you know how to change colors on the right and wrong side. So again, put it over to the wrong side, switch colors, and then once you finished your last stitch there in that color, you're going to carry that pink with you in an angle. Is that helpful for everyone? I need to know if this is making sense to y'all. Let me know. Leave a comment down below as I'm crocheting this, because now I'm about to change the color effect, right? We just did medium and light. We now need to go back to medium and dark. So I'll show you how that works, okay? So here I'm going to drop my white. Okay, you can carry it with you if you want. In this case, I would probably cut it because I don't need it. But for now, I'm just going to carry it with me. And I'm going to do the same thing as I did with my pink here. I'm just going to let it hang. So in this case, I am carrying it with me. But you could also cut it and then reattach the white, because we're not going to use it again until, 4 rows from now. So here I'm going to just carry it with me for now. Okay, like so. And then I'm going to switch my colors to the dark pink. So that's what I'm using. I'm not going to use the white anymore, so just let it be and pick up your pink. You can cut this over here or you can reattach it later. It's up to you. I'm just going to do it for my swatch. I'm just going to pick it up like this. Okay. Now I'm going to turn my work. I'm going to cut my white for now so it doesn't bother me while I'm teaching you. Okay. Just going to cut it and let it be on the side there. And let's do the dark pink situation. Hold on, I gotta rearrange my yarn to make sure everything is good and you guys can follow me along. Okay, so here we go. So now we need to do our dark pink again. Okay, but we need our medium pink over here. So we're gonna carry it with us. So here's my medium pink. Okay, so I'm going to carry it with me, which is fine over here because it's the same color anyways. So let's do this. I'm going to show you here 2 more rows so to make sure everything is clear. And if you guys have any questions whatsoever, you let me know. But look, I'm keeping my yarn behind the wall. This is the wrong side here. This is the right side. Keep your yarn always on the wrong side of your work, no matter what, even if you are carrying the yarn, okay? So here we go. We're doing a color change again. So I'm going to pick up my light color again, and I'm going to drop, or better, pull down my dark one, but I'm going to pick it back up later, right? We're going to carry it with us. It's behind the wall. Here it's very obvious because you can see white and dark. So it's very obvious that you need to make sure you're going to keep it behind it. Otherwise, it's really going to peek through. So you can see how I'm holding it here with my ring finger and my pinky finger. I'm pulling it down as much as I can, and I'll show you the effect of it in just a second. So now let me pick up my dark again so I can show you. And you can see it doesn't peek through. Do you see it peeking through? I don't. And you'll see it on the back side, and that's okay. That's the wrong side. But on the right side, I don't see it peeking through. So it's very important that you keep your tension even as much as possible. Again, you're carrying your yarn here with you, okay? And that way you can easily do your color changes. And it flows very quickly, actually. Have you noticed? It doesn't take that long to switch around and switch your colors and create this beautiful plaid effect. Whoa, you guys, we're almost at 100. I see 98. I see 100 people here. Hello, who is here? I'm so glad you're all here. Okay, I'm going to drop my medium pink now. Okay, I'm just going to let it hang because we don't need it back here anymore. We just need our dark one. So I'm going to pull it through, and I'm going to finish this row in the dark pink. But I'm not going to pick up my medium pink again until I get back. So this is how it looks like so far. Do you see how the plaid effect is appearing? Okay, so you can switch this around too, but it's going to create the same effect. It doesn't matter, right? The light and medium are always in a diagonal, okay? So just that you know, that cover-up effect is the same way. Leave me a comment down below and let me know if this is helpful. I'm going to finish one more row together with y'all, so that way you have no problems doing the color changes with me, okay? So if you ever are going to try plaid, you should have no problems after this video. Connie is saying it's the first time here and she's enjoying it. Welcome, Connie. I'm so glad you're here. Okay, so let's finish the wrong side of the work here. So I'm going to do my single crochet stitches in my dark pink over here. Remember, you can change it to any color you wish to be. On the wrong side of the work, you're going to pull it over. Okay, remember, always for the wrong side, pull it over. Then you're going to switch colors like so. Now you're going to keep that carrying yarn in a diagonal. Hold it with your thumb. Hopefully you can, depending on how you crochet. And you're going to carry it with you, but keep it pulled down so that way it's not going to peek through on the right side of the work. You're currently on the wrong side of the work. So you want to pull it down. Do you see how I keep it pulled down? I keep it pulled down the entire time so nothing peeks through. Then here's where I'm switching colors again, okay? I'm going to hold it with my other thumb, switching the colors, and again, I'm putting the yarn that I'm carrying with me in a diagonal, and I'm going to just crochet over. So that way it does not peek through on the other side. We want to keep that color change visible on the wrong side, but not on the right side. Now, if you're really clean crocheter, you might not even see it on the wrong side at all. Like, if you're able to do it that way, great, good for you. I'm not able to handle that, but I am very proud that it doesn't show up on the right side. It only shows on the wrong side. So pay attention to holding your yarn properly, and you shouldn't have any peekaboos. So here we go. I'm going to literally drop my pink again, just like I did on the other side, because we won't need it here on this side again. And I'm just going to finish it up with the pink over here, the dark pink, I should say. Okay, and now you can really see the effect between the right side and the wrong side. So this is the wrong side of the work. So sometimes you're going to see a few peekaboos through, but it shouldn't be too many. And here's the right side of the work. So if you don't have super high tension, you should still be able to pull this a little bit and block it perfectly. But look, this is how it looks like. This is the plaid effect. Isn't that amazing? I love this creation. It is so beautiful. And remember, you can take a picture here if you like, so that way you have your little note right here, so you know exactly how to do this. Let me see if I can arrange this a little nicer without pulling out my yarn, silly me. Hang on, I'm going to redo my little stitch because I lost my loop. So I'm going to hang this here a little nicer. So in case you're taking a picture, like this. Ta-da! Let me see, is this nicely? Yeah, this is very nicey. So you can see the effect of the plaid. You have your little note sheet right there, so you can replicate it if you like. Isn't it amazing? Oh, I love Maxine's comment. I gotta show this off. This is easier than I thought it would be. Yes, this is what I was saying. It is actually much easier than you think. It's really about the color changes for plaid, and really doesn't matter what stitch you're using, if it's a single, double, triple. Again, for single, it is a 4x4. For a double, I'm going to write it here on the side. Double, it'll be 2x4. That means 2 rows and then 4 stitches. And I think, I haven't tried it yet, but my feeling is that for triple, it is going to be a 1x3. So 1 row and 3 stitches in order to create this square effect. Try it out though. You might need extra stitches. I'm not quite sure. Okay. It could be a bigger ratio for the triple. I'm not sure. I haven't tried it yet. I have tried both double and single before, but you can create it with other stitches as well. Isn't that awesome? Thank you guys for sharing. I really, really appreciate it. I am so glad you're all here. And now you learned how to crochet the single crochet plaid stitch. Now remember, there is the double crochet version in here too. And if you stay until the end of this video and you stay here live, then you have a chance to win some prizes. Are we able to get that number back up? It dropped down to 76. Come on, let's bring that number back up to 100 so everyone has a chance to win something. I know you do. I know you want to. Okay, so let me remove this picture here for a second because I kind of want to remind you of what we did the last few days, okay? So first of all, we first did a mystery crochet along. We did this heart, reversible heart pillow, which you can see right here, okay? And you learned 3 different stitches. You learned the puff stitch in a circle that turned into a square. That was part 1 of the mystery crochet along. You also learned the jasmine stitch, which has a gorgeous look, but can be a little bit challenging to crochet and can be hard on your wrist, but it's worth it in the end. And then you learned at the very end the zigzag puff stitch, or the puff stitch in a zigzag, however you want to call it, okay? And then we turned it into this gorgeous, cute little heart. And here's my version, just that you can see it too. Here's my heart. It looks so cute. Now, some of you guys turned it into a bag or pouch. That's totally fine as well. Then afterwards, the next day, we learned the samurai stitch, a stitch I haven't taught in a long time, but sure is fun. Then we went through the spike stitch. You learned how to crochet that one in different ways, and you learned how to adjust it so you can make it as big or as little as you want it to be. Then yesterday, we went through the lattice stitch. Oh my God, that was fun. And that was another one of those stitches that you didn't expect to be as easy as it looks. It is much easier than it looks. And you have on the back side of it, you have some cute little dimples. So it really is kind of reversible. It's absolutely amazing. And then today you learned the plaid stitch, the single crochet plaid stitch. But there is so much more to learn. And video tutorials is one way to learn it, right? I introduced you and invited you to come to these really fun live tutorials that are really like a party, right? Because we're having fun together, we're all chatting, and we're giving away prizes in the end. Mine as well, right? But I did go through a phase as a beginner, and you tell me if you went through the same thing, that when you were trying to learn new stitches, and let's talk about the time when there was no video tutorials available, right? You probably looked for some stitch books, and the most important thing that you probably asked for was large font and many images. And many of the stitch books out there, dictionaries, encyclopedias, whatever, it doesn't matter how many stitches they have. Most of the time they don't have large font. That's the big one. They're starting to get better in terms of adding more photos, but it's still not quite there, okay? You will find probably some beginner books that just talk about single, double, half double, etc. You'll see some of those out there that have more images, but in terms of like stitches, advanced stitches, you don't see a lot of images for every stitch, right? There are just a few books out there that do, but the font size is still tiny. And that can be hard on your eyes going back and forth between your crochet project and your actual book, so you can follow along. And then when your eyes get tired, you don't want to crochet crochet and you just want to sleep, right? And that can be hard. So if you have tiny font, that's a problem, okay? So Sharon is asking what the coupon code is. Girl, it's right above there. Do you see it? It says Stitches 15 for $15 off. That's the coupon code, girl. Just apply it during checkout, and that way you get your $15 off. Once you have your stitch book, though, that you feel like, okay, I can deal with it, then the next thing is probably like, well, what about video tutorials? Because I have yet to find any crochet books at the bookstore with video tutorials, even like a QR code of some sort or anything that allows me to watch a video that explains the stitch the same way as it is in the book. And you will not find it, at least for now. Although we are in 2025, we should have that at some point. I am surprised we don't. I assume it has to do with resources and the amount of money it costs to produce all that. But currently it doesn't exist, okay? Finding a stitch book with videos doesn't exist besides this one. So the other thought you probably had is, what about pattern ideas? Like once you got your book, you learned your stitch, and let's say you didn't need the video. Let's just pretend, okay? But then the next thing you're probably going to ask, like, what do I do with it? Okay, now I learned this beautiful stitch. What do I do with it, right? And that is something that I ask myself every time as a beginner, which is one of the many reasons I turned into a designer, because I didn't get the pattern ideas. I made it up myself, okay? I'm like, okay, what can I use the stitch for? And then so I just created it myself because I did not want to waste my time going through the World Wide Web and finding something that is of my liking for that special stitch that I just learned. And many times you're not even going to find what you're looking for. It's not like for every stitch you will find a pattern. It's just not possible, right? Or like all the varieties of patterns. But the other thing you're probably going to find is if you are on the World Wide Web, you're going to find ads. And that's just how it works. Bloggers, designers, anyone who has a website typically monetizes their content that is free available with ads. That's just how it works. And then that also means that it's not printable. Well, what I wanted to do is I wanted to have a stitch book that was exactly the way you guys wanted to have it. Large font, many images, with videos, with pattern ideas, no ads, and it's printable and has clickable buttons or clickable links. Exactly like you guys have been asking for. And if you guys gone through the same journey as me as a beginner, you probably experienced the exact same thing. Am I right? Leave me a comment down below and let me know if that is true. Did you experience the same thing when you were a beginner? And you might still be a beginner. Whatever you determine yourself to be, are you going through the same process every single time? Because that's what I do, especially when I'm trying to learn things to teach you later on. I go through the same thing because there are advanced techniques that are just not out there really readily available. So yeah, I go through the same thing still all the time. It's really, really frustrating. So if you want to take your skills to the next level and have exactly what I just said in the exact perfect format you want to have, then grab Crochet Stitches Made Easy. It has 90, listen, 90 crochet stitches. Now I understand there's some encyclopedias and dictionaries and whatever out there that have way more, like 200, 500, whatever. But it doesn't matter how many stitches it has. If it doesn't have the resources that you as a learner, let's just say the learner, need in order to learn to stitch, that tutorial ain't gonna help you. So if you don't understand the written format without any images, without any video tutorials, it's not gonna help you. It doesn't matter how many stitches are in there. So what I wanted to do is, per your advice, per your recommendation, per your suggestions, questions, and beggings, literally, I created the ebook that you've been wanting to, like your dream ebook. Large font, many images, video tutorials, pattern ideas, no ads, and it's printable. Let me show you the inside of it so you know exactly what I'm talking about, okay? So here we go. We have, this is the table of content. It's one of the pages of the table of content. You start with the introduction and the normal things that you're going to need for, for a crochet ebook or stitch, right? You're going to need the hook sizes, yarn weight, and then you go right into the basic stitches. It's very important to have the basic stitches right there, right? So slip knots, chain, single crochet, anything for like a beginner, they need to learn that. And ooh, my nose is tickling. Hopefully I'm not sneezing. Anyways, the basic stitches are organized per skill level. So, you know, you start with the most basic stitches and you work your way up or down, however you want to call it. In order to learn all the different techniques. Then you go into the advanced stitches. Now, the advanced stitches I thought would be better to organize by alphabetical order, because that's one of the things I wished I had when I had stitch books. I wanted things in alphabetical order because so many times we're going to hear someone say something, right? Or you will see an image on Facebook or wherever we are on Pinterest, and someone wrote down, this is what the stitch is called. Then we try to save it. We forget where we put the image, but we do remember the name of the stitch, right? So that way, when you have it in alphabetical order, you can easily find the stitch that you're looking for. But the other thing is, in case you do it vice versa, you found an image and don't know the stitch name, you can also look here and you can refer back to it and know exactly what the stitch is called. So that way you can look, see all the numbers showing in these little squares per the images that you can see for the stitches. They are corresponding to chapter 6, all the stitches in chapter 6. So for example, 82 down here is yarn over slip stitch, and it's gonna look like 82 right here. Now, by the way, that also has another name. It also has the half double crochet slip stitch. I don't know why they all have different names. It is what it is. Many stitches have different names. They all look the same, okay? But the most important thing is that you have big font, many images, and a video tutorial per stitch. So let's go to the alpine stitch. I clicked on the first try this time. Yay. So you can see everything is big font. This is letter size, you guys, letter size. So you look how big it is, okay? So you have many images, you have the instructions written down, and then of course down here you have that little box. If it's like pinkish like this, you know that the project is on the back of the book. Out of all the pattern ideas in here, 15 of those are included in the back of the book. I'll get to your comment in just a second, okay? So if I tap there, it's going to go to the bonus patterns right here. And if you want to know what all the bonus patterns are that are included, you're just going to go tap that main menu button, scroll over, and you see all the bonus patterns mentioned down here. You can click all of that and it takes you right to it, okay? Katina, I love your comment. There are lots of tutorials. I love how Nikki explains the stitches. Thank you, Katina. That means a lot to me because when I first learned, I wanted to be taught a certain way. So the way I teach you is the way I wanted to have been taught when I learned the stitches initially. So I pretty much learned from my own experience, and so I make it exactly the way I would have wanted as a student. So that's what I try to do my best. So I'm hoping this is helpful for y'all. Charlene says, I can't wait to try it. Let's go. Let's go. You're right. Oh, thank you, Betsy. I appreciate it. Colleen, first time here. Hello, Colleen. We're talking about crochet stitches. Okay, so let's keep going on this project right here because I want to talk about this a little bit more in detail. So I talked about the patterns down here, but let me show you how they actually look like. I know some of you guys want to know. So here are the bonus patterns included. Those are bonus patterns. Regardless of the bonus patterns, you still have a pattern idea for every single advanced crochet stitch in this ebook, okay? So you have here a vest, a hat, a scarf, several bags, as you can see, and we have 3 cowls in there, 2 pillows, a little envelope pouch thing, which is great for Valentine's Day, just like the heart is. And then, of course, you have a blanket over here as well. So that way you have a variety of different patterns that you can go through as you're learning some of the stitches. In fact, some of the patterns I included have multiple stitches included. So that way you can really learn everything. For example, the purple one right here includes, I believe, 3 different types of stitches. So that way you can really make that entire bag and go through 3 different types of stitches. Number, what is this, 4? Or the first one on this row also has a bunch of different stitches that you can learn going through it and making this amazing, huge project bag. So yes, there's a lot of different things included in here. Let's see. Do you crochet? Do you teach how to read a pattern with the symbols? Kind of, because when you're going through here's the thing, learning how to read a pattern is the same thing as having the pattern open and watching the video at the same time and breaking it down for yourself. Okay. understanding what some of the abbreviations are, that just comes with practice. It's like writing a book or reading a book, right? Excuse me, riding a bicycle or reading a book. You don't know how it works immediately. It takes practice. You didn't learn reading overnight. And this is same true for reading a crochet pattern or stitch tutorial. You learn it as you go, and you have that breakdown of what every abbreviation means. So as you practicing and going through certain stitch tutorials or patterns, you learn as you go, and you get better every time, and you remember it better and better. So if you are doing that in that process, you won't need a separate video telling you how to read a pattern, because it really comes as you are practicing. Make sense? Let's see. Maxine, I love you, girl. This ebook is amazing. Nikki makes it easy to learn new stitches. She's very helpful and always available to help you. Since joining TCC in August, I'm crocheting has improved so much. Yay! TCC, by the way, means the Crochet Club is our membership. Yes, we go through stitches there all the time as well, but this really has everything included. Carol saying, I love that you ever need extra help, all you do is send her an email. Carol, that's true. I'm always just one email away. Thank you guys for leaving all these beautiful comments. You guys are amazing. You just make my day, seriously. But so as I said, there are stitch video tutorials included. So when you go through the stitch tutorials and have the written instructions there at the same time, you know, you can print it out. As I said, you don't have to have it digitally. You can print it out. So when you watch the video for all the stitches, you then have the written instructions next to it, and then you learn as you go. It's pretty amazing. Frances says she got the ebook this morning. She wants the kitty. I'll give you the kitty. How about that? Here we go, Frances. Yay! I'm so happy you got it. Do you want the other one too? Look, I found another one here. Ooh, hold on. You can't see that one. I got to move this. Look. I got another one for you. Anyways, Frances, I appreciate you so much. I saw you this morning on the other live on We Crochet. You're amazing. I appreciate you so much. Okay, so I do want to show you kind of a summary right here so you understand exactly what's in this ebook, okay? You get 90 stitch tutorials. Everything is ad-free and printer-friendly. You get one video tutorial, at least one video tutorial per stitch. Some of these videos I just did are going to be updated into the ebook, so you'll automatically get them. So as soon as this live is over, I go in and add all the links in for all the last video tutorials I did the last few days. They're all going to be added into it. So sometimes you're going to even have 2 video tutorials per stitch, okay? Then it's ad-free, as I mentioned, 180 printer-friendly pages. It is an interactive ebook. I'll show you that in a second again, so you understand exactly what I mean by interactive. It comes with bonus patterns, 15 of them, but there are still pattern ideas for every single advanced crochet stitch, okay? So for all of these different types of stitches right here, okay, that you can learn, let me show you the usability right here. So you have the table of content that you can click and jump right to the stitch. You don't have to scroll like a squirrel, right? Then you have all these different images, you have large font, and you have the link that you can click on a digital device, of course, and then you're going to see the video tutorial. So you can have both open at the same time if you wish to do so. At the bottom of the end of every stitch tutorial, advanced stitch tutorial, you're going to see a little box, and it will tell you here, click here for a pattern idea, or it's on the back of the book, click here and it jump to the back of the book, like this one, for example, where you get the vest with it, right? But there's always a little main menu button right there. You can click at any time to jump back to the table of contents. So you really can see how user-friendly it is and how interactive this ebook is, okay? So let's see. Stephanie, hang on, I gotta remove this so I can show you guys off. Stephanie, you just got the ebook too. Let's go, girl. Woohoo! I'm so happy. Who else did? Let me know. I want to know. Sharon says, are each of these stitches in the ebook? Yes, girl. All of these stitches are in the ebook, even the ones I just taught in the last few days. All of them. Yes, girl. These are just advanced stitches. So I have 90 in total. 82 of them are advanced stitches. So it's 8 basic stitches plus 82 makes 90 stitches. So yes, they're all in the ebook. Of course, girl. Yes, they are. Let's see. Did I miss another comment? I think I got it at this point, right? Okay, so that is the entire ebook that you can get, which is really, really amazing. Okay. So by the way, for anyone who wants to gift someone something, please email me so I can help you out. Okay. I can help you out if you go through it. Sharon, I just got it. Let's go. That was quick. Look at you. I'm so happy for you. Yay. I'm so happy for you. Betsy got it too. Before the live? No way. Like right before? Diana, I have the answer for you. No worries. Okay. So the ebook with that coupon code right there. Do you see that coupon code? When you apply it during checkout, here's the link. I'm going to pop up the link again into the comments, but it is pinned on YouTube, by the way. Okay. There's the link. So if you click that link and you are going to click that button where it says I want the ebook, okay, because first you're going to get something called the sales page, landing page that breaks it all down what you're getting, okay? Then you click the button that says, yes, I want it, and then you add your information into it, and there's a button that says, have a coupon code. You're going to click on it, and you add the coupon code right there, the Stitches 15, okay? It gives you $15 off, and it brings it down to less than $20 for just this ebook. Now, let me remind you really quickly, and I'm going to pop this up here so that makes sense for you. All of these stitches use a regular crochet hook. During checkout, you're going to get the ability to add an additional ebook to it. You can also remove the ebook, okay, if you say I don't want it, okay, or I already have it, whatever. And it's a Tunisian ebook, so if you want to learn even more stitches, grab the Tunisian book too, because it's also on sale during that checkout period, okay? Usually it's at higher price. So if you want both of them on sale at the same time, grab that coupon code, apply during checkout, and get both books. Crochet Stitches Made Easy and the Tunisian Crochet Stitches Made Easy. So just that you know. And you even have the ability to get the Crochet Club at the very end, also on sale if you like to. This is all optional if you want to do that, okay? So just that you know, Diana, this book alone with the coupon code is less than $20, but only until tonight. You see that date right there? Only until tonight. Okay, let me show off Kelly. Kelly got it last night too. Woo! I'm so happy for you. Okay, so whoopsie daisy. That's what I meant to click. Let's see. I've been wanting to buy it. Well, Southern Crocheter, what's holding you off? Go grab it if you haven't yet. Go grab it for yourself. All right. I went through a bunch of different things, and I just want to ask you a question. Are you ready to take your crochet skills to the next level? Do you want to learn all the stitches exactly the way you always wanted to? Large font, many images, video tutorials, ad-free, printer-friendly, with pattern ideas, and 15 of those patterns are even included as a bonus in the back. If you want all this, grab it now before the coupon code expires by tonight. This is your chance to take your crochet skills to the next level. Are you ready to do that? Then let me know, okay? Here's a quick little review I want to read for you. This says Kira right here. She says, I love this ebook because it takes all the guesswork out of learning a new stitch. When I'm in the middle of a pattern that threw me in something I never worked with before, I've always read the instructions how to do the new stitch, but without seeing it or having photos of how to do it, I'm never really certain I did it correctly. Here's the thing. That's so true. It happens so many times where you like see this random stitch in our pattern, right? A lot of magazines do that, and they don't even tell you how to do this stitch. And then you have to go out of your way, Google it, and hope to cross your fingers that you're going to find the right one that teaches you exactly how to do it, whether it's with videos, stitch tutorials of some kind of sort, and then you're going to have to deal with ads, even though you just bought a magazine. Oh, don't let me go down the rabbit hole. You know what I feel like, right? You know, you have gone through this. But anyways, she also says this ebook will help prevent that for me in the future because she has it ready to go at the tip of your finger. And here's the reason why I love digital books is because in case anything ever happens, you lose it, it breaks, you spill coffee over, it gets lost in a fire or in a move, or whatever happens, your friend lost it, whatever, although you're not supposed to share things, you know, like this. Who knows? Maybe your child lost it. Doesn't matter. If you lost it, you can re-download it, reprint it out, and that's really, really helpful for a digital product. Remember, you can't share it. It says personal use only for your own personal use. But it can be very helpful if you lost it. So yes, having a digital profile is much better than a physical one, because if something happens and you went to the bookstore and you lost the book, you're going to have to rebuy it. That's not the case here, which is really good. The ebook, but I kept getting distracted. Southern Crafty, a couponer. You're not distracted right now. Go get it right now. I hope you're not distracted, or am I distracting you? Let me know. Okay, so now that I went through a bunch of different things and we talked about all the different stitches, I think it's time for prizes. Are you guys ready? Are you ready for some prizes? Because I'm ready to give away some prizes. Okay, let's do this in order. First, I'm going to show you the prizes that you can win. Here we go. These are the prizes that you can win. Let me move my things around because I'm going to have to show you a box too. Okay, so the very first thing is, let me tell you what's on this wheel. So you're going to see a free ebook that you can win, a free yarn box. That's only for the US. If you land on it and you're not in the US, you automatically get a free ebook instead. You also can get 10 or 5 PDF patterns of your choice from our Ravelry store, a $10 off coupon code for any other ebook that is not on sale. And then we have down here a $10, $20, and $30 Ravelry coupon code as well. So that's what you can win. That's pretty good, right? Pretty good prices right there. Okay, so let me show you the ebooks, because I do have a lot of ebooks. So you got to see them. I mean, besides this one, I have all of these different types of ebooks: moving hats, mosaic crochet, thermal crochet, bags, neck accessory, keychains, all kinds of things, last minute gifts. I have a bunch of different ebooks that you can purchase or you can win. So that's a really cool thing, right? So let me now show you my box, the yarn box, which, as I said, is only usually be given out at a certain time of the year. Okay, so usually I give this out when the Crochet Club is on sale, and only for those who join as a new annual member or live in the US. And it has to do with shipping and all kinds of regulations, so that's why. So anyway, so let me show you what the mystery yarn goodie box is like. This is a sample of it. This is obviously not the exact same one you're going to get. Okay, so first you're going to see a drawstring bag. There's two different types. One has the Crochet Club only in the front, and one of them has it on both sides, but it's fabric. Okay, so this one is more of a plastic thing. The other one is fabric. So I have two different ones, so you're going to get one or the other. Then we have the TCC Times, which is a cute little, no, I wouldn't call it a newspaper, but you get the idea. It's a style of a newspaper, and it comes with a pattern on the back. It changes every time, so you might get a different one. We'll see. You also get some stickers and stitch markers. Again, you don't know what you're going to get. It's different for every single one. This one is same for everyone, at least for now it is. It's a keychain that's also a measuring tape, and it's custom, okay? So it has my logo here on it, and you can't purchase that anywhere else. The same is true for the pop socket, which is one of my favorites. I use it on my phone literally every day. I don't take it off. There's a sticker in the back. You take it off. You put it on the back of your phone, usually on a case. I assume you use a case, right? So that way you can hold your phone and without it cramping up. Because if you have to hold your phone without a pop socket like this, it can cramp up your fingers while you're typing. And if it's in front of your face while you're in bed, definitely need a pop socket, otherwise they're gonna smack you right in the face. Anyways, it also allows you to use it in a bent format, so that way you can watch your videos or whatever you want to watch, right? So this is very helpful, and it says the Crochet Club on the back. And then you get some mystery yarn. It could be 1, 2, or 3 different skeins. Typically I aim for about roughly 200 grams, sometimes a little under, a little over, depending on how many skeins I put in there, right? So that really depends on the weight and what you're getting, and that again is a mystery, right? So that is the mystery box that you may get or may not get, right? Depending. Whatever my yarn, my spinny wheel says is what you're going to get. And the yarn boxes are only for the US. Okay, so now that we went all through that, let's see. When it lands on ebooks, can we choose any ebook? Yes, any ebook. Literally any. They all have different values, so yes, you get to pick. That's your price in the end. Yes. If that's where it lands on, then yes. Should I print all the ebooks I've bought in the past and buy them, put them? Yes, you totally can. Go for it. I did. I have an entire shelf with all my ebooks printed out. Yes, I did. For sure. That's a great idea for you to do. Okay, let's get ready. Okay, so we're going to have 3 prizes since we reached over 100. Sadly, we're not over 100 anymore, but you can still share again. Okay, we're not 100 right now, but we did reach 100, and I told you guys when we reach 100, we're going to have 3 prizes. So yes, we're doing 3 prizes today. Okay, so you're going to type really quickly and answer the question one at a time, and then I'm going to show off the winner, random winner, and then we're going to figure out whatever their price is. Okay, ready, good, go. This is the same question as the last few days, but the answer is different. What stitch did you learn in the beginning of this video? It's important because I want to know if you were here the entire time. Let's see, do you know? Well, if you're lucky and you weren't here the entire time, you probably saw the thumbnail or maybe the title of the video. So, what stitch did you learn at the beginning of this video? I know you know this one. I know you know this one. So please leave a comment down below and let us know, or on the side, depending on where you are on the screen, but leave it in the comments. Type it up really quickly, okay? And let us know which of these many stitches did we go through today, because I picked one of them. Which one did we do? Leave a comment down below. Please only answer once, and if you already won, at least in the last month or so, give everyone else a chance and don't comment. Leave everyone else to get a chance to win something. So if you just won recently within the last month or so, please don't answer, just to make sure it's fair, right? Okay, I'm gonna remove this question and I'm gonna cover my eyes. My mouse is in the right position, and I'm gonna scroll, and let's see if we're gonna find our winner. Here we go. I'm gonna scroll, and I'm gonna stop right here. We have Yvette Randon. Yvette, hang on, I gotta press my button. Yvette, am I saying your name right? Hopefully I am. Yvette, you just won. Congratulations. That's correct. The single crochet plaid stitch. All right, let's see what you won. Let's see what you won. I'm gonna click my button. And let's see what the spinning wheel says. Here we go. It says a $10 off ebook coupon code. That's amazing. That means you can get any ebook out there right now for $10 off. That's awesome. It doesn't matter what ebook it is. Now, it needs to be at least $10, obviously, otherwise the coupon code is not going to work. But for any ebook above $10, you can get this coupon code. So, yay! I'm so happy for you. I'll show you my email address in a second so you can claim your price. Now, obviously, that only works for those ebooks that are not on sale, okay? Just keep that in mind, okay? So, here we go. That is question number 1 done, and winner number 1. Yay! So, let's go to question number 2, and that is how many advanced... Did I spell this right? I'm pretty sure I did. Advanced crochet stitches are in the ebook. How many advanced crochet stitches are in the ebook? Did I spell this right? Advanced? Yes, I think so. I think it's because it's in uppercase letters. Sometimes my brain goes like, oh, I don't know. Anyways, how many advanced crochet stitches are in the ebook? I know you know this one. It is not the full number. It is a smaller than the full number, but not too much. Do you remember? Do you remember? Let me know. Leave a comment down below or on the side, wherever it is, wherever's the comment section, leave it. Tell me how many advanced crochet stitches are in the ebook. Don't mix it up with patterns. Advanced crochet stitch. I can't show you the picture again because then you're going to see the number. So let's see if you remember. Leave a comment down below. You know what? I'm going to just pop this one up. Maybe that will help you. Not really. It's not the right number, but maybe it will help. I don't know. Okay, so let's see. Okay, it looks like most of you guys have the correct answer. So I'm going to remove this question and I'm going to find my winner. Here we go. I'm going to cover my eyes and I'm going to scroll, and then I'm going to scroll back down and back up, and that's going to stop right. How about here? We have Cindy Pavone. I like your name. Cindy. Hang on, I got to press my button. Yay, Cindy, congratulations. That's the correct answer. Yes. Let me show you really quickly for those who are a little confused, okay? Let me pop this up because it will explain it well. We have 8 basic stitches. We can see that there in chapter 5. That is 8 basic stitches, and then there's 82 advanced crochet stitches. Yes. Yes, and here you can also see the advanced crochet stitches 82. That's the correct answer. So let's see, Cindy. Let's see what you won. I'm going to click the button and let the spinning wheel decide what you win. Here we go. It looks like a $20 Ravelry coupon code. Yay! That means you can get quite a bit of patterns. So I think it is going to be like 4 or 5 patterns at least. Well, it depends. There are some of them at a higher price. So you can pick any patterns you want and you get the Ravelry coupon code. Yay! Congratulations, Cindy. I'm so happy for you. Okay, we have one more question to go. One more question to go. Are you guys ready? Okay, I'm ready. And we're going to press the button. Here we go. Question number 3 is, how many bonus patterns are in the ebook? Whoo! This one is a good one. I think you know this one. Some of you guys confused it earlier. This time you can tell me that number. This time it's the correct one. How many patterns, bonus patterns, not pattern ideas, because that will be a different number. How many bonus patterns are included in the ebook? I said it a few times. I know you know this one. I know you know this one. So bonus patterns is a specific number of all the pattern ideas. Let's see if you know this one. I know you do. I know you do. All right. I see them flowing and I see them flowing and keep them going. Keep them going. Everyone answer. Okay. I'm going to remove the question now so I can pick my winner. Here we go. I'm going to cover my eyes. Am I in the right position? Yes. Okay. I'm going to cover my eyes and scroll and let's see who our winner is. Here we go. I'm going to stop right. How about here? We have Sean Barone. Is it Sean? Jean, or John? I don't know. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. Congratulations. I'm so happy for you. All right. Let's see what you won. I apologize if I am mispronouncing your name. I'm very sorry. Let's see what you won. Let's see what you won. Okay. It is 10 PDF patterns of your choice. Yay! Congratulations. I am so happy for you. Congratulations to all of our winners. I am super duper thrilled for you. So let's see. Here's my email address right here. Okay, so please email me all the winners. Please email me. You can pause the video at any time so that you can grab the email address, Nicole at Nicky's, Nickis, homadecrafts.com. Feel free to take a screenshot if you like. I'll smile. Hee! So that you can take a screenshot and you know exactly how to get in contact with me. If you're my newsletter, if you're getting my emails regularly, you can just reply to one of those too. That works as well. Email me for all the winners and please put the winning prize in the subject line. It's easier for me to confirm that you won because I don't want people to just pretend to be you or someone who pretended to be and winning a prize. I only want the winners to get their prizes, okay? Now for anyone who has a question, regardless, you can still email me anytime you wish, okay? If you have a question about the ebook, let me know. And speaking of that, I do want to point a couple more things out before I go off, okay? The one thing is, I get the question all the time. We had a question yesterday. What about lefties, okay? My lefties, I've got you covered, okay? The written instructions for all the stitch tutorials should not include left or right. Maybe a few of them did because I pointed out a specific stitch, but usually it doesn't include left or right. When it says chain 15 and start from a second chain from the hook, that doesn't matter if you're lefty or righty. It works for either one, okay? But the pictures, of course, are for right-handed. Now, that doesn't matter because if you're using video tutorials included in here, you can use a free Chrome extension. I'm not associated with them. I just know it works, okay? Free Chrome extension called Video Mirror. Google it. Chrome extension. Chrome is the browser. Okay, Chrome extension, free Video Mirror. And you're going to apply that extension to your browser, and that allows you to click the button at the top of your browser anytime you watch a video, and it'll flip it for you. So that way you can see it the right way. And that doesn't matter if it's my video or any other video, okay? You've got this. You can watch these videos too, even as a lefty. And there are several lefties who already got this and love it, okay? So that's just that you know. Then the other thing I want to say is you can print this out if you like, and don't come to me and say ink is expensive, okay? It's okay. You don't have to print all of it. You can just print the stitch you're working on. You don't have to print the entire thing. And if you need an affordable printer with ink that lasts a long time, where you don't have to get ink all the time, let me know. I have a link for you. Email me for that as well, okay? Gigi says the video mirror is a big help. See, this is what I'm saying. Lefties out there love it. Okay, so are you kidding me? That's a nice name. I'm not kidding, I promise. Are you always online on Wednesdays? Is this a special session for today? Not every Wednesday, but most Wednesdays. I'll tell you this, the best way to know when I'm live, and that's quite often, it's more often than just Wednesdays, okay, is to be in my newsletter. Sign up for free for my newsletter, because you will know I have soon a live crochet along coming up where I'll go live many days in a row. I believe it's going to be 8 days in a row I'm going to go live. So yeah, that's coming up. So just know that, and I'm going to teach a lot of things through that. 8 days in a row I'm going to go live. Then there will be times where I have mystery crochet along. We just did that just now. I go 5 days live in a row. And there's other opportunities where I go live when I have special events happening, or just want to check in with you guys. So it really depends. So join my newsletter. It's free. Just go to my website, nikkishomemade-crafts.com, sign up wherever it says getting some free tips or something, and sign up. And that way you're my newsletter, and I can email you when the next time I go live. Sounds good? Are we good? All right. So if you have any questions whatsoever, let me know. Email me. I hope you had a wonderful time the last few days. This is your last chance to get this coupon code applied and get the ebook. So get it by tonight. Take advantage and take your crochet skills to the next level with large font, 90 stitches, many images, pattern ideas. It comes with video tutorials, of course, printable, digital, so many opportunities. This is your ideal stitch book to take your crochet skills to the next level. So I hope to see you there for the next live tutorial. Hopefully it's going to be the live crochet along. Pretty sure it is. For all my TCC members, I'll see you tomorrow. And otherwise, I hope you have a wonderful day. You guys are amazing. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!